What is going on, guys? It is Tickers here, back with another video, guys. In today's video, guys, I want to talk to you about Cathie Wood. Oh, she's doing a lot of crazy things, y'all. She's a little. A lot of people think she's wacky, man. But I think she's got good points, man. She's just she's a little early. That's what I like to say about her. She's not wrong. She's just early. She's a big disruption, innovator. Investor. Sorry, and I think a lot of the stocks she's into are just not really priced well by the market. So be interesting just to see what she's doing these days. Before we get into that, though, guys, I just want to bring up again that I am partnered with Shiba Coffee Company now, guys. I'm an affiliate with them, and I just want to bring up too. They've burnt 110 million SHIB, guys. Like they're really out here burning SHIB. They You can see the burn transactions if you click on here. They got the ether scans and stuff, guys. You can see where they burnt the tokens, and then they burned like 5% of their profits towards burning SHIB, guys. So it's a fantastic thing for me. And they got T-shirts, man. Look at that. They got like the soccer one. They got like this shirt right here, guys. And they just got all kind of stuff. Tumblers. Like the lot of these look really cool. I like this black one right here especially. But you see they got really positive reviews. So I think it's a great company, guys. I really appreciate it if you go in there and support them. Go get you some coffee tumblers, some coffee cups, some T-shirts, a hoodie, coloring book. They even got coloring books, guys. Yes, they do. Coloring book for adults. It's it's pretty cute right there, guys. Anyways, I'll get off of that. So I'll leave the links down in the description so you guys can go check their store out. Use my code at checkout and you get 5% off each order, guys. It's 5% off if you use my code Chris Duncan 949. I'll leave it down in the description. So we got what's the first I want to talk about? So Cathie Wood sees Bitcoin hitting 1 million, guys, by 2030. That's the current crisis. We'll have the token come out of this smelling like a rose, what she's saying. So if you scroll down, she says, despite the collapse of FTX and prolonged digital asset bear markets, ARK Invest Cathie Wood isn't pivoting from her crypto bullishness. In a Tuesday interview with Bloomberg, the ARK Invest chief executive reiterated her forecast for Bitcoin to hit 1 million by 2030. I call it her firm published earlier this year. She's actually doubling down on it, guys. So here's what she actually said. We think Bitcoin is going to come out of this smelling like a rose. Smelling like a rose. I agree. I'm not even going to lie to you. I think the collapse of all these, I'm just going to be blunt here, the collapse of all these shit coins, all these shitty companies, guys, this is going to be a good thing for crypto in the long term. We don't need all these scammers and hustlers and all these speculators in the crypto market, guys. That's what's going to push in all this regulation. That's going to hurt short term, but you got to remember too, guys, that Bitcoin has been on a steady, just logarithmic curve, just increasing in value for almost a good decade now, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. She also bought dips in crypto exchange Coinbase, adding $53 million worth of shares this month, guys. So she's putting her money where her mouth is, guys. She's buying distressed companies while they're still on a bargain. That's a really smart thing to do. I hope she keeps up with this trend. But I'm not a financial advisor. She more or less is, but just what she's doing. She's in the crypto winter. She's getting greedy when those are fearful, guys. And Warren Buffett will tell you that's always a good idea. She's also been buying the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, guys. Now the funny thing about the Bitcoin Trust is that it might actually pull up GBTC. It's actually trading. So get this, guys. Check this out. Market cap 6.22 billion, right? If you look at the assets they have on the balance sheet, let's see, balance sheet, they're actually worth $30 billion in assets almost, guys. So I just think that's interesting how they're trading for $6 billion, and they have $30 billion just in assets. No debt on his assets either, so there's no liabilities as far as we know. If you can trust this, then they don't have any debt on their books, and they have 30 billion in assets, guys. So this is probably what Cathie's looking at, and she's thinking this is an undervalued company just as it is. Never mind the fact that this is a disruptive innovation crypto company. So I can see where she's going here. Seems like she's got something planned here. Grayscale Bitcoin is currently valued at around 10 billion. It's actually at 6. I just showed you. It owns 643,000. I think they actually own 650 now, but they've been buying a dip in Bitcoin too. You got a lot of countries now too starting to look at legalizing Bitcoin. So long term, guys, Bitcoin's going to be just fine. It'll be a fantastic long term investment. And just saying, should you follow her lead? I might. I'm buying a lot of these distressed cryptos, and I've been thinking about getting into Coinbase, but I haven't been. I've been sitting on the fence with Coinbase for a while. Grayscale Bitcoin, I might could get in that because it is undervalued, and I can see it just reversion to mean doing pretty well once we get back to an actual bull market, which might be another year or two from now. So I have to wait and see. The reasoning also could be related to the possibility that the trust might be converted into an ETF in the future. So far, Grayscale's efforts to convert to an ETF have been squashed by the Security and Commissions Exchange (SEC). Go Gensler and Alphabet boys out there. Optimists believe that it's likely only a matter of time before Grayscale gets this approval as investor demand for exposure to Bitcoin increases. Oh yeah, more institutional investors, matter of fact, and they actually most of them have been investing in through Grayscale Bitcoin. So I don't think it's going nowhere. I had to wait and see. Their biggest issue would be liquidity. So you want to make sure they keep good liquidity for people to trade in and out, because with them being a trust, they can't actively manage the price of Bitcoin relative to the number of shares bought or sold by investors. So when investors buy or sell their shares of the trust, Grayscale doesn't immediately turn around or buy and sell Bitcoin. For the most part, Grayscale hopes free market values shares of the trust relatively close to the value of Bitcoin it owns. However, it's recently failed. So that's why it's undervalued, because it is a trust. Historically, it was just portrayed at a premium, meaning the value is worth more than the actual Bitcoin held by the company. And this is going to be the trend, with most of these trusts like this, because more money comes in than the actual assets are worth. This is true with almost every stock on the market. So something to keep in mind, guys. Yeah, keep your eye on this one, because it is definitely undervalued. And Cathie really thought so too as well. So this is way everybody exposing herself to Bitcoin. Yeah, also you got 3 favorite stocks, bargain stocks Cathie Wood loves. The Zoom, man. Zoom is trading 90% off all-time highs, guys. Zoom's been in the toilet. just gonna be honest with you. Just pull up Zoom on get the chart up on Zoom. I haven't looked at the stock in a while. Let's take a look at it. What's it doing? Oh, Zoom on the 5-year. Still holding up okay. But let's see, it's cratered. That's cratered. 60% down from the high, like almost $200 down to 70. Yeah, this one's been a leader for Cathie. This one, probably the strongest criticism most people have over is this stock right here, because this stock has just been like one of her biggest positions, and it has just collapsed this year. Let's look at the other ones. Block. Now I actually like this one. Block is I might actually start a position in Block. Let me know down there in the comments if y'all own any of these stocks, by the way. But Block is a owner of Cash App. They were formerly called Square, but after Jack Dorsey left, he left Twitter. I think he also left. Did he leave Cash App too, to work on like his own crypto project? Y'all let me know in the comments, because I feel like I remember that being a thing. But biggest thing right now is Block isn't profitable yet. Somehow they're not, because they're constantly innovating, and they're doing more software stacks and stuff for their main app like Cash App, and I'm sure they got other projects they're working on. They're always expanding Cash App, but over time, Block has shown that they can expand its business, increase margins at both Cash App and Square sides of business. And if that continues, stock is reasonably priced at 2 to 1 times sales. Yeah, that's nothing. That is absolutely nothing for a stock like this. The company needs to increase profitability to generate great returns long term. I think the upside potential is worth the risk in this stock. I absolutely do too. This stock was going to be a big winner in the future, I'm sure, because they're a rapidly growing business, guys. They're generating a lot of money, and they're operating at a loss right now. Most of these companies do when they start out. So definitely one to keep an eye on, because Cathie likes it too. Coinbase. I brought up Coinbase. When you think of Cathie Wood stock, Coinbase is usually the first stock you would think of. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like something. The thing with her, she's been in and out of this stock so much, man. It kind of bugs me, because like 1 minute she's in it, 1 minute she's out of it, 1 minute she's in it, next minute she's out of it. And I just don't get what she's going for here. Long term, I think Coinbase is going to be fine. There's a lot of fear and FUD around Coinbase that they're going to go under with the crypto contagion going on right now. FTX, Terra Luna, 3 Arrows Capital, Digital, Voyager Digital, they're all, you know, underwater now, and they think that Coinbase is going to be part of that, you know, contagion, but we'll have to wait and see. I think they're going to be fine long term. Just to be honest with you, they're a publicly traded company. They got plenty of cash on hand. They got about $6 or $7 billion just in free flow cash. So they'll survive. It's just a matter of as long as they don't do anything stupid, which I don't think that. I trust Brian Armstrong if they're the CEO. So we'll have to wait and see. This will be a good stock long term too. If you want exposure to crypto and actually holding the assets. Which why wouldn't you want to hold the assets if you want to be in crypto? Let's be real here. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna leave it here. Just interesting points brought up about Cathie Wood, and I actually hold a lot of ARK-K. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I've been averaging down, and I'm down to about $40 average per share right now. So I'm still bleeding a little bit, but this thing's like a call option on the stock market, guys. This thing is going to explode in the next bull run. I'm telling you, it will. And if all you just got to worry about is just hanging in there, staying solvent, and if she can survive this massive recession we're about to go into, I think she'll come out the other side smelling the roses. All right, guys, I'm just gonna leave it right here. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to go check out Sheba Coffee Company, guys, and go buy you something nice for Christmas. Go get yourself or your family something nice, man. Get your kid a coloring book, get them a shirt, get them a sweater, something, man. Anything you want. It helps support the channel, and I appreciate you. Take care, guys.